And I'm going to go ahead and start the recording. And as people join, we'll just go ahead and, Diana, if you wouldn't mind checking everyone with audio, if you look at the chat, if I miss it, so we can make sure everyone can hear me okay. But I'm going to go ahead and get started so we're not too late for everyone who did show up on time. So welcome everyone to the webinar. My name is Debbie McCusker. Some of you I know, some of you I don't. I'm so excited to have you here today. All right, making sure my slides are changing. Everyone seeing my slides change okay? All right, getting thumbs up and heads nodding. Thank you. All right, I want to start off with my promise to you. Stay with me during this time together over the next 30 to 40 minutes or so, and you'll walk away with a solid game plan to use these 3 little-known secrets that help busy professionals get more time back in their day. So who's excited to learn this today? Give me a yes in the chat. I'm hearing some clapping in the back. All right, hearing some yeses on the chat or seeing some yeses on the chat. All right, great. Now, because I'm so excited you're here, and I know you've got a million things pulling you in different directions, I want to give you a special incentive to take this time to invest in yourself. If you stay until the end, I'm going to give you the opportunity to get your hands on a special bonus. I'll give you all the details at the end, so stick around. Because I understand how life can pull us in many directions, I'm going to ask you to take this time now to put aside any distractions. I know it's hard. I even have my phone on here to check Facebook to make sure people are streaming live and we're checking comments and people's actions, but you don't want to miss what's ahead. Silence your phone. Close the windows on any computers, including notifications and pop-ups. Resist the temptation to check your social media. I know it's hard these days, right? Everybody has family, kids, grandkids. Don't be folding laundry, anything else. I want this time to be for you. This time is to focus on yourself and your growth. This webinar is going to help you better handle your busy schedule, and you're worth it. All right, so you're in the right place if you find yourself constantly overwhelmed by the amount of emails coming into your inbox every day, if you struggle with too many meetings and no time to do your actual work, and no time to enjoy your personal life because you're working so much. I've been there, right? I think we all have. Or possibly you feel there just aren't enough hours in the day to do everything that's on your plate. If none of these struggles resonate with you, you're probably not in the right place. And I won't feel bad if you drop, because I want this to be for those people who have those struggles, because I'm glad you're here and I have some answers for you. All right, so I'm here to tell you today, it's not your fault. See, the thing about productivity and time management is that it's very personal. And you need to determine the best methods that will help you save time and get more done. Time management seminars and classes may give you a leg up with valuable content about goals and strategies, but they don't give you practical methods or strategies that are set for you. So if you can't quite figure out how to get your busy schedule under control, you're certainly not alone. That's why today I'm going to walk you through 3 little-known secrets that most successful business professionals know and do well to be more productive and save hours each week. And you can do it too. All right, now close your eyes for a moment. I got a couple of you on video, so I want to see this. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine your life. You wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you need to do to grow your career and handle home life. You've set up a system that is true to who you are and what you're about. No longer trying to replicate what others seem to have done to be successful. Every minute spent toward becoming more productive goes toward your actual career and life goals. So you know those precious hours that go into your schedule truly matter and will pay off. Now let me ask you this. As you open your eyes, how will your life be different once this is achieved? Go ahead and give me some answers in the chat. What's that going to do to you? What will that give you more time in your day? But first, just a moment about me. Some of you don't know me, so you can know who you're hearing from today. As you know, I've said my name is Debbie McCusker. I'm a wife, mom, and a geek of all things productivity and technology. I've been in training and development for most of my adult life and have helped thousands of busy professionals learn and implement techniques into their schedules to save them time and be able to work towards the career and the life they've dreamt about. I love all the times I hear people say, aha, or, oh my God, you just saved me hours of work. So why listen to me? Ever since I was young, I'm going to tell you a story. Ever since I was young, I filled my life with so many activities that I had to figure out how to make it all happen. In my young career days, I started getting so busy that I sought out every leader in the time management industry to see what and how they were doing it all. I then got Microsoft Office Specialist certified, and I learned that there are tools you can use to help you with your productivity. So I started perfecting how to use them in my life, not just at work. And I know these tools can help you too. Tools like Microsoft Office do a great job with time management, delegation, and task management. They can help you contain the overwhelm. They can help you manage chaos so that your stress levels drop drastically. But it's also very personal. You need to find the right tools for you and how you work. I got to be so effective that I've had many bosses and coworkers ask me how I got so much done in my day. And they started telling others when they need help to go ask Debbie. One boss even told another leader, Debbie does the work of 3 employees. We need to replicate her. Now, I'm not bragging. I just want to tell you that that's what I found in my life. I was able to use these tools to get more out of my day and to get things done. And remember, the tool isn't as important as the process and the systems. And that's what I want to teach you today. As a master trainer with over 25 years experience, I know how to take complex tasks and break them down so that anyone can implement them. And I'm here to show you how we can do that when it comes to these 3 little known secrets. That's why I'm excited to teach you today. So who's excited to learn the 3 little known secrets to accelerate your productivity? Give me an emoji in the chat, or if you're ready to kick this off so I know you're here, give me a thumbs up, smile, whatever. I appreciate everyone's time. It looks like we've got some more people joining. Great, so appreciate it. Andrew's talking about family time, goals quicker, Patty, love it. Honestly, it's a jungle out there, right? Especially these days. I remember when I first started my own professional career, it seemed like my bosses wanted me to do so much work in so little time that I got overwhelmed with how to handle it all. I saw other leaders who I thought had this secret sauce to success, but they couldn't really articulate what they were doing. I would just spend more hours to get the work done, and that wasn't healthy. It was a jungle of challenges out there in my search for the best ways to manage my time. Too many experts, too many methods, mixed messaging saying don't do this, do that, perfection paralysis. Oh boy, I had that. It seemed like all the experts had all their systems down to a science, but I couldn't really perfect it on my own. There's a quick half or full day seminar out there telling you how to make SMART goals, which are smart, or to do the things where you write things down so you can reach your goals and have them something that you visually see to have your dream life in no time. There's the high ticket coaches that will tell you all the time management secrets if you just take out a second mortgage on your house to pay them, right? I've been where some of my companies paid for those very expensive seminars. I was very happy for that. And then there's those online tools that promise to solve your problems. And these days, there's a lot of different tools that are now apps, right? And some people are trying to use them and they just can't figure it out still. You wouldn't enter this jungle alone without a guide, right? Love this image here, right? It feels like this is the way of work sometimes, the blind leading the blind. No pun intended here. I don't want to be, offended. You need to guide you who can actually get you there, who's been through and knows what you're going through. I know sometimes you may wonder if you'll ever be able to sit at your desk with little to no distractions and actually complete the projects you have to work on. And the answer is yes, you can, with the right guide and the right systems. I've done it, and I'm here to help you with it. Have you ever gotten overwhelmed with all the time management seminars and sales jargon about productivity, making it nearly impossible to follow the paths you learn about? Go ahead and start chatting with each other and tell me about your scenarios. You knew what you needed to do to create things like an email filing system or start a system for managing tasks, but you weren't really sure how. Have you ever stepped out of your comfort zone to do something like turn off Outlook, but you had no idea how to answer people who asked why you hadn't replied yet? That's a big one. Or maybe you've paid for a course that taught you part of this time management story, like time blocking. Or maybe you've downloaded the latest app like Pomodoro. I know a lot of people are talking about that these days. Or maybe you've been very active on social media asking others what secrets and tips they use to be more productive. And that's okay, and we learn a little bit, but again, you still need that guide. You need to set up things that are personal for you. But despite all this, you don't seem to save any time and your schedule only feels busier than it ever has been. Does anyone feel like they're lost in this jungle out there? You've done everything you were taught and you were supposed to do, but you haven't gotten the results you wanted. In fact, you probably have ended up more confused in many ways. It's like there's something missing that only a genie in a bottle would fix. I want to give you a little lift and create a clear path through this jungle by giving you a key piece of the puzzle with these 3 secrets. The truth is, you can only become more productive and grow if you have a key strategy in place to effectively manage your time and tasks. So who's here ready to hear the 3 little known secrets? That's why you're here, right? I know I've been telling my story for a bit. That's why you're here, but let's get into it. All right, secret number 1, don't check email first thing in the morning. I see this all the time with so many people. The number 1 mistake busy professionals make that keeps them from completing their projects and reaching their goals, completing that task list, right, is they get sidetracked immediately with emails, many of which are junk or don't need to be answered, and maybe are only FYI for you. Someone may say they need to have an answer from you, but I've wholeheartedly always believed that poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. That was a quote by Bob Carter I live by. I always tell my students, you should be able to schedule time to put your whole self into email management. If you're a thriving and busy professional, this is where you need to be. Drop a me in the chat if you could save time by not checking email first thing in the morning. Love to see the me's there. I see a couple of yeses. I see some coworkers interrupting, things like that. Great. Totally true. Happens all the time, especially in the open offices we have these days, right? To overcome this mistake by checking email first thing in the morning, you can develop an auto reply message that tells people the 2 or 3 times that you check email, and you'll get back to them. People will come to expect it, and you'll probably be better at replying because you're focused and not in a hurry to reply with incorrect, invalid, or not information. And if you're afraid of what people will say, here's my story, and this is the God's honest truth. The first time I checked emails first thing in the morning as a habit, a meeting, and one of my coworkers asked if I had seen her email. I've been in meetings all morning, and she proceeded to tell me briefly what was in the email, what it was all about, and I answered her in that same meeting. When I did check email later, I was able to just file it away, and I didn't have to spend time on it. That was such a relief and an eye-opener for me, and I know you guys can do it too. Who's ready to put that first secret in? I'd love to see people chatting and saying they're doing that. Right. I hear some people, I'm getting some people saying there's no sound. Diana, if you wouldn't mind walking them through that. I know that there's an option when you join Ring Signal. You can join computer audio or by audio on the phone. So Diana, I know you can hear me. If you can help me with these people, I'd appreciate it. And I'll thing here because you can't hear me. Hopefully those people can get going. All right, thanks, Diana. Some of those people get some audio. Everyone else who could hear me before can still hear me, right? Shake your head if I see your video or type yes. Okay, great, thanks. All right, so let's get to secret number 2. This one's kind of a funny one, but it's so helpful. Get lost. I'm not kidding. With all of the distractions around us, I saw someone in the chat talk about distracting coworkers, including coworkers walking up to your desk and immediately starting a conversation. In that open environment we have these days where coworkers are talking loudly on their own meetings, it's easy to distract our brains and not get work done. Even if you have an office where you can close your door, coworkers will still try to interrupt you. Rob, I'm realizing that Amber might be on Facebook, so if you wouldn't mind asking her if she has any audio options. Otherwise, we can do Ring and the Facebook. We'll get the audio later. We'll have to do something there. Okay. So with secret number 2, getting lost. When I say get lost, I mean leave your desk or your office and go find somewhere that knows where to find you. Maybe it's a small conference room or another person's office on another floor. I've even gotten lost in my car in the parking lot before. Kid you not. It was so quiet and no one even thought to find me there. When you do this, turn off all notifications and all other distractions, even your cell phone if you can. You'll find that in this lost time, you will get more done than you do in the same amount of time you would if you were sitting at your desk or in your office. This was another huge game changer for me. I'm telling you, get lost. Let people know you'll be back in a couple of hours, or don't at all. If they really, really need you, it probably can wait, or there's someone else there that can assist. And secret 3, avoid meetings. Now, I know this one seems silly and impossible. Now, when I've told this one to students before, they really seem to freak out, right? You've got all these meetings. You have to accept them, have to join. My boss tells me I have to join, right? With so many meetings these days, in person or now that we're virtual, they seem to take up our entire day, right? You're moving from meeting to meeting. And we feel an obligation to attend every single meeting we can. But that's just not possible, right? My calendar sometimes is double and triple booked. So you need to find those meetings that go along with your goals and follow the 80-20 rule. You may have meetings that you're required to go to, and that's totally understandable. But if you have meetings that are wasting your time, especially those larger meetings where only 3 to 5 people are really talking about key items they're working on each week, I have so many of those, by the way, then simply mark them as tentative and don't go to them. Take that time and block off your calendar for productive project work you need to get done. Again, I found that when I did this for the first time, something came up in a weekly 1-hour meeting. I didn't go to it. It was the first time something came up that had to do with my organization and my specialty. And you know what happened? The project meeting manager for those regular meetings simply reached out to me to schedule a meeting with only the few people who needed to speak with me about that specific topic. So basically, I started saving an hour each week on that little known secret, just that one little meeting. And I know you can do it too. All right, so let's take a look at the path you've taken to this point. You've tried to ignore email but feel guilty, or you're not sure what will happen if you turn off your email notifications and don't check email first thing in the morning. The solution is set up an auto reply message, right? It tells people when you check email each day, when you reply to messages, or how long you'll take to return emails. I see that one a lot. A struggle that you're overwhelmed with the amount of meetings on your calendar. You try to decrease the amount of meetings, but other people keep scheduling time on your calendar. And with all these meetings, you don't know how or when to get your actual job done, right? You have tasks and things you have to do or projects you have to work on. The solution for that one is to dive deep into explorative exercises that uncover your ideal and mandatory meetings and either decline all the others that you really don't need to attend, or simply mark them as tentative, and it will stay on your schedule in case that person running the meeting sends out an agenda and you see that there is something that week in particular that you need to attend for. Or you're unsure as to how your boss will take it, new strategies. The answer to that one is talk with your boss and get support. Develop your daily and weekly action plan and stay accountable. Once he or she sees that you're getting more done in less time, I'm sure they'll be more than happy that you took the initiative to use these new time management methods. Are we still having Facebook issues with volume? Okay, hopefully they're not. Oh, thank Lakshmi said, love this tip. All right, so what's next for you? You can continue guessing on how to get organized or get more productive with your career and life, or you can systematically develop methods and habits that help you get more done each day and be proud of the time you gain to actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I ask you, what's next for you? We've gone over what you've been through up to this point, and whether you've been spinning your wheels or stuck in procrastination, you have 2 options before you. You can decide to make sure you take massive steps to seriously improve your productivity, get more time out of your day, and grow your career. Or you can continue down the same road, hoping something will change. Now, you can take the information I've taught you and apply it yourself, and I hope you do. No matter what, please take these 3 tips and apply them immediately. This will help every single one of you. Or you can take massive action by committing to your success. I'd love to share with you how I can help. So I'm asking, may I take just a moment to share with you how I can help shorten your path to success? Please go ahead and give me a yes in the chat. I have an opportunity for you to take the solutions I gave you today and rapidly apply them to start getting more out of your time in a powerful way. All right, I'm seeing a couple yeses. Love this. Great. How's Facebook doing over there? Still no audio, per chance? Okay, I'll have to get Facebook fixed here. All right, okay, great. I appreciate everyone's yeses. So let's take a quick look at how you can guarantee massive intelligent actions to take control of your time and enjoy the life of your dreams. So I'm going to paste a link to my website that shows the details of this program in the chat. So we'll paste it in Facebook and also in the Ring Central. I put together a comprehensive program called Activate Your Productivity, which provides powerful time management techniques and systems you can put into place immediately to increase your productivity. The program helps you take control of your schedule to achieve more each day without spending extra time. And in fact, many of my techniques help people save hours each week. I'm going to copy and paste into the Ring Central here. And Rob, if you wouldn't mind copying and pasting into the Facebook.
There you go.
All right, thank you. Good job. All right, so the program is broken up into 5 parts, you'll see here. The first part is understanding and setting your goals. That's the foundation. Here, we'll work on creating a vision for your best life. You'll work on setting goals with a plan and system to reach them. And since I hear this so often and experienced it myself, you'll learn easy ways to say no while still remaining a team player and a go-getter. I think that's a huge one for a lot of people. In the second module, we'll learn to use the 80-20 rule to guide your decisions. We'll identify the 20% of activities that will help you reach your goals and find ways to stop doing the 80% of time wasters that are not helping you reach your goals. In the third section or module, Tame Your Inbox, we'll learn to use your mail and calendar system, whichever tools you use, to efficiently set up folders, mail rules, and follow-up alerts. You'll also learn to use the 4 Ds to organize and declutter your inbox. And in the fourth module, calendar versus tasks. This is a tough one. A lot of people don't know which to use, right? So you'll learn to use the calendar to give your to-do list designated time and easily turn emails and tasks into calendar appointments so that everything has its place and time allotted to actually get the thing done, right? Get that task done. But again, that's very personal as well, so we'll work with you on that. And in the fifth module, it's all about commitment. You'll learn ways to develop the habit and self-discipline to put all of what you've learned into action to achieve your vision and start living the life you've always wanted. And because you're on this webinar today, you're going to receive 3 bonuses that matter. Now, these aren't just bonuses for the sake of me adding bonuses. And adding value is great, but they really are meant to help you support you in the program in following through and being effective with the 5 parts of the program. So the first bonus, ultimate focus to avoid distractions. Some of you have commented on the Ring Central that I'm looking at here. Distractions are a big part of it. You'll learn to control your environment, internal and external distractions that keep you from getting things done, right? Not just those coworkers. Sometimes you've got the internal distractions. The second bonus, written communications, is a course I've been selling for years and have helped people all around the world with. This full course teaches you how to organize emails to ensure they actually get read and acted upon quickly and correctly. You'll learn to structure your communication so that it gets read without any misunderstandings. How many emails have you sent where you've had misunderstandings, right? And you'll learn to write with clarity and conciseness to stop wasting your time and stop wasting your readers' time. And the third bonus, the one thing. I love this. This kind of pulls it all together for me. It's overarching. You'll learn that multitasking is a myth. I'm saying it now. If you've never heard anybody say that, learn now that multitasking truly is a myth, and you should stop trying to do it. You'll learn to find your one thing that you want to accomplish each day or each week in order to be laser focused, to get productive and reach your goals. And for those of you who are on this call, and only those of you on this call, you'll also receive unlimited email support from yours truly, me. I want you to succeed, and with proper guidance, my course can help each and every one of you get more time out of your day and help you reach your career goals you've been working towards and help you still enjoy that time with family and loved ones. Even if you're already a purely productive professional, this may be good for your team, and we have programs specifically for teams. If you're interested, reach out to me. And if you're still undecided, I'm offering everyone on this call a free 15-minute strategy call. I'll put the link in my online calendar in the chat. Let me do that real quickly here. And we'll put it in both chats, Facebook and Ring. But if you're on this call, or if you're undecided, I'm offering you a free 15-minute strategy call. This is for us to help find the time for you to figure out your best journey to being more productive. I want to find out specifically how we can strategize about everything that you're working on and how we can help you be more productive. All right. So my question to you, everyone here, will you be the next person to take your productivity to the next level and make 2021 your most productive and successful year yet? Join the program, take your productivity to the next level in 2021, and make it your best year yet. I'm placing the link to register. It's already in the chat from earlier, but I'm going to place the link again in the chat where you can register. So you can now go there now and take advantage of this opportunity. This offer with all the extras is only available for the next 7 days. I'll be closing the program after that. And as an added bonus, I'm offering the first 10 people who join to receive a free 1-hour power hour with me, something I usually charge $150 for, where we will set up specifically your plan on putting this program into action, including any tools and systems that will help you achieve your best productivity. By the end of that call, you will have a personalized plan to save at least 5 to 10 hours each and every week. I can't wait for you to join and activate your productivity. I'm going to stay here live for a few minutes more to answer any questions you may have about the program. Please type your questions into the chat. And if I can't get to all of them today, I'll surely follow up in the next 24 hours and get you answers. So who here learned some valuable information from these 3 tips today? I'd love to hear everyone's comments in the chat. And I really do appreciate your time today. I'm going to thank everyone right now in case those of you don't stick around for the Q&A for the chat. But I'm going to stick around for a few minutes and answer any questions you might have. Any questions coming in from Facebook? All right. Any questions on Ring Central? I just saw a couple of good comments. Like Patty's taking a picture of the information. I know you're trying to chat and I've got everyone muted so I don't hear reverb and have feedback. So I love it. I love to see people on video. All right, I'll give just another minute. Again, I've got the link to the registration page and a link to my calendar. Please find time on that calendar if you have any questions or want to really strategize what's best for you or how to take this program and make it personalized for you. Please spend some time, find that few minutes, 15 minutes for free, find that time on my calendar and schedule some time for you. Any other questions? Any question on Facebook? All right. Well, if there are no further questions, looks like everyone's questions are answered. I really, truly hope you all got some tips out of this and some real strategies that can help you save time. I'm telling you, the 3 secrets we've showed today, I've heard people tell me that saved them 1 to 2 hours every day with just those 3 secrets. I'm so excited to see you in the program, and I look forward to seeing the transformation in each and every one of you. Have a great night, and thanks for attending, everyone. Bye, Patty. Bye, everyone else who is not on video. Have a great evening, everyone. All right, you're welcome, Andrew.